Good morning, Miss Pace.
Good morning.
I am Miss Hanson. I will be your nurse today. And so before I take your vitals, I just needed to get a little history about yourself and why you're here today. So are you allergic to any medications?
Mm-mm.
Any allergies to food?
No.
Great. Have you had any injuries, surgeries, operations, anything I need to know about in the past?
Well, I broke my wrist about 3 years ago, but other than that, no surgeries or operations have been done.
And when was the last time you were in the office for a visit?
I get annual checkups, so about 6 months ago, I had my annual checkup for ours.
So, Ms. Pace, do you know of any diseases or ailments that run in your family?
Nope.
So there's no family history that you need to know about? Okay, so we're going to get into your chief complaint, and your chief complaint is what's bothering you, what's brought you into the office today.
Okay, well, I have a really, really bad headache.
I'm sorry. When did you start getting these headaches?
About 2 days ago.
You've had headaches for the past 2 days?
Mm-hmm.
So, what is making them better and what's making them worse?
When I lay down and I turn off the lights, it feels better, worse, when I'm in something.
And can you explain your headaches? Like, are they throbbing? What do you feel like?
It's like a throbbing. I feel like I have like a pulse in my head.
And do your headaches radiate to certain parts of your head?
Yeah, actually, kind of my jaw kind of hurts when I head.
And can you rate your headaches on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably 7.
7 being like they hurt really bad?
Yeah, the worst headache I ever had.
And when do these headaches like happen? Are they more prominent in the morning, in the evening?
I would say as soon as I wake up, I have a headache and it kind of subsides throughout the day. So when I go to sleep, it doesn't hurt as much, but it's still there.
Okay, so what do you think is causing these headaches?
I have no idea.
Have you taken anything for them?
I took Tylenol, and that didn't do anything. So then I took Advil the next day, and that didn't do anything.
Well, let's continue through your assessment and figure out what's causing your headaches. Okay, so we're going to take your height and your weight, and I'm going to need you to take your shoes off. And then I'm going to have you step on the scale and stand backwards. So, okay, step off. 63 inches, 5'3". Okay, you can step on again. I'll take your weight. Okay, 120 pounds. Before we continue with your assessment, I'm going to go wash my hands. The proper way to wash your hands is to sing happy birthday twice and use soap and water. And make sure you get up on your wrists and down by your fingernails. You wash your hands for approximately 30 seconds. I'm going to take your temperature and you're going to place this underneath your tongue and don't let it touch your teeth, and you're going to wait until you hear the beep. And there are many places we can take your temperature. You can take it in your mouth, your ear, your armpit, or rectal, and your ear is the preferred place to take a temperature because it's closest to the core of your body. So 98.6, totally normal, since the normal temperature range is between 96 and 99. Now I'm going to be taking your pulse, and I'm going to palpate for the radial artery, and I'm going to feel for your pulse, and then I'm going to loosen my grip so I do not occlude, and I'm going to time it for 30 seconds. So you have a pulse of 60, since I have 30 for 30 seconds, you multiply that by 2. And your normal pulse is going to be between 60 and 100, and the average is around 80. And your rhythm was regular, there was no irregularities. The elasticity of your veins were spongy and bouncy, which is good because if they were stiff, that could indicate arteriosclerosis. And the force was 2, which is normal because you range that from a 0 to 4 scale. 1 being weak and ready, 3 being down. Okay, I'm going to be taking your blood pressure, and I'm going to make sure you're in the right patient position. So your feet need to be uncrossed and on the ground. You need to have waited 5 minutes to make sure you're relaxed. You're going to rest your arm on the table, palm side up. And I'm going to make sure I'm using the correct cuff size, which I am, an adult size cuff. And I'm going to line up the arrow with your brachial artery and wrap the cuff all the way around your arm and make sure the Velcro covers the cuff completely. I'm going to use 2 fingers above your brachial artery to measure the cuff placement. And then I'm going to inflate the cuff until I no longer can palpate. Palpate your radial pulse. And then I'm going to inflate the cuff till I can no longer feel a pulse. Now that I have palpated your radial pulse and determined where it stops, I'm going to inflate 20 points above it to take your blood pressure. I'm going to use the diaphragm of the stethoscope.